Could it be? Is that a new beginning I see? Yes, it is. See, why is this... Wait. Oh, that's why he's gray, because I didn't even start anything. I'm on no file. I can't even pick him. I was like, look, everyone, like, the backgrounds are gray, but all the people have colors. Why is he gray? Yeah, whatever, you get it. Let's continue. I don't even... God, man, it's been over a month. I'm sorry. I really am that these things happen and I end up in this weird mind space, but I don't know what it is that happens. I just don't get stuff done. But every day I tell myself to get stuff done and I just don't get stuff done. Anyway, I was feeling kind of weird tonight. It's 5 a.m. But I had to do something. I don't know. I started feeling weird and I was like, I gotta stop this. Can't let that escalate. Let's record. Let's have some fun. Because now I'm in your company. And so everything's fine.
The bunks for the research team are behind this.
We're also in Svensson's company. What's your name?
Bent, would you please close the door to our private quarters? I don't think you have any business in here.
Of course I have business in here. It was my bedroom once.
Right, but all your belongings were removed after you'd left. I oversaw that myself. And now, close the door please, or I'll really make a fuss.
Well, he's got a point. You don't live here anymore.
Blueprints, books, a microscope, nothing that would shed light on the status of the research.
Yeah, if I search it, he's just gonna hate on me, isn't he? But I guess we might as well.
There's nothing in there. No, only what's been there already on for.
Yeah. Now we can click space to look at all the things.
The values of the blue-green algae decreased over the past few months. But why?
But why?
The intercom system for communication on the rig. Continental calls can only be made from the radio room.
Well, that might come in handy soon.
An ordinary pot holder. You put it on like a glove to take things out of the oven.
Yeah, it's an oven mitt. You let me take it.
A bread knife.
You gonna let me take the knife as well? Outrageous. Now let's talk to him. Duvet.
He's trying to ignore me.
Yeah. Is he gonna succeed?
I'm sorry, I didn't want to show you up.
If you're looking for Lissa, she's in the office lab. I'm sure you can find the way on your own.
The Alka. I mean, the Alka. Your presenter was beyond pale.
The algae you presented was bottom of the barrel. I think I deserve an explanation.
You are wrong. The sample was from one of our most powerful cultures.
I don't believe you. When I was still here, the algae could do much better than that.
I think you are fooling yourself. The algae really wasn't that much stronger in the past.
But it was stronger, and it would have convinced the investors without any effort on my part.
If you say so.
Again, what's wrong with the algae?
Let's see. No one is interested in it. We can't find a selling market. Research is insanely expensive, and no one wants to pay for it anymore.
But we do have a potential investor now.
Only as long as your scam is not exposed.
It won't be exposed if you tell me where the real algae is.
The real algae? I see. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I just want to know what happened to my algae.
That's exactly the problem. It's not your algae anymore. Your son is responsible for your life's work now. It doesn't matter if anybody here likes it or not. You're out of the picture.
Why are you such a cunt? I mean, I'm a bit aggressive too. I get that, but that's your dad, man. He did all this. Why not? How can... I hate families that break up like this and become with each other. Fucking be adults, man.
Are you still angry with me?
Of course I am. If you hadn't cared more about the planet than about your own family, we might still be one.
Maida never told me that she was ill.
How could she? You were never there. You didn't see the nosebleeds when they began. You didn't catch her when she fainted. You didn't even take her to the hospital when it was already too late.
If she'd only told me.
But she didn't, because she thought you'd notice it someday. Well, no such luck.
What? That's kind of stupid, isn't it? I'm gonna be sick until you notice it. I'm not gonna do anything about it. You have to know. Did I catch that right? What?
Duva, I'm sorry.
Good to know. Anything else?
Fuck you.
So, how's life as the head of research on Atlas 11?
How do you think it is? It makes me sick. I still can't believe that I wanted to be like you once.
You have a lot of responsibility now. The future of the world depends on you and your research.
The future of the world is not my future. I don't want to end up like you, Father. I want to have a life, a family, but I'm stuck here instead.
Do you really hate your life this much?
Well, c'est la vie. That's how it is.
So leave.
See you later.
Fucking stab him.
First you make me the boss, then you're trying to murder me. Thank you oh so much.
That's our old kitchen knife from our apartment in Oslo. Do you remember?
I do. I'm just surprised that you do too. You haven't been there much after all.
So much for trying to stab your own son. I can point at him.
What's this now? Leave me alone with your stuff.
I wonder if this will work as well as the bottle opener. Let's just try it.
Huh? I had some different items. I had 3 items. I thought, why don't I click them together?
Doesn't make any sense.
And I guess apparently I need a dip net at some point. Oh well. Better to have it now than to never realize I need it. Or, wait, what? You know what I mean.
Lys's old washing machine. Still up and running.
Lys's. Huh? What? Search.
A few lab coats and 2 pairs of jeans. Nothing of interest.
Okay. Interesting.
This controls the entrance to the lock.
The entrance to the lock. So the entrance to the lock is locked. So you can't get into the lock without unlocking the entrance to the lock that is currently locked. Or... wow. It's the locked door. It was a locked door. Now it's an unlocked locked door. I'm gonna stop before...
My old do-it-yourself antenna. Who would have thought that thing still existed?
I don't know. Who would? You know, I feel rusty doing this, but at the same time, I feel like everything is the same. It's just the same old playthroughs, man. And every time I do playthroughs, I'm like, ah, I love it. Except when it's in Russian and it says the exact same thing. It doesn't say the exact same thing. This says Okmut Pet B, and this says 0TKPBLTB. There's no way that's a word. How would you ever pronounce that? Why do they have letters that are like different fonts and sizes? Is that a BI then? So it's yeah, vodka. Look at it.
The pressure hosing for the lock runs behind it.
No, open it.
Even if I had the key for the door, I don't think I would find anything useful behind it.
Alright, fair enough. Why look at the stop? Just go down.
The pump regulates the air pressure in the lab, and it works best if left alone.
Pump up the volume. Iris door.
This door leads to the H2 lab. At this time of day, it's usually locked.
Yeah.
This door leads to the office laboratory.
I guess that's where we want to go. Go. Yeah. No? Yeah? Am I supposed to... No.
Huh. Boo.
No one has tried to startle me that incompetently in the last 2 years. Hello, Bent. It's good to see you.
Boo. Thought I'd drop by to see everything as well.
I thought I'd drop by to see if everything is well. What? Isn't an old retiree allowed to visit his former colleagues?
Of course he is. But I know you well enough to know that this is not the only reason. But maybe you'll prove me wrong.
Okay, maybe you're right.
What happened to the algae?
What are you talking about?
I saw the presentation for the investors. The algae you presented was terribly weak.
Oh, Bent, you are exaggerating.
Do you have any idea how embarrassed I was?
I can understand how you feel, but please stay out of this.
But
Trust me, it's better this way.
Stay out of this. That means something more is going on. You say it's not my responsibility. You know how I sound? It's not true. Fuck you. Well, it is, but what's going on here? Let's start with this.
you say it's not my responsibility anymore. Do you know how you sound?
No, Bent. How do I sound?
Like my shrink.
How fitting. Dr. Lissa Hinrichs, official shrink for the Svensson family. Yeah, that has a ring of truth to it.
Lissa, what's going on here? You are keeping something from me.
Bent, please. We've already discussed this. The current situation is no one's fault. We've just fallen on hard times.
I'll find out what's going on.
Please, don't. I'm just worried about you.
Let's talk about something else.
I'd prefer that, yes.
About the
Duva hates me.
I know. He still blames you for Meta's death.
And he's right.
She was sick, Bent, and she didn't tell you.
Because she knew I would never give up my work for her.
Quite the opposite. You would have given up everything for her, and she didn't want to be responsible for that. The tendency for self-sacrifice must be a family trait.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it. That's sad. But admirable, I guess.
How is Duva?
Ask him yourself.
Whenever I try to talk to him, all he does is rant.
Oh, don't listen to that. I think he's much better than he wants people to know.
He hates life on the oil rig.
If he really hated it, he would be long gone. Don't worry. He's doing okay.
About the algae.
I'll say it.
It's true, I'm not responsible for the research anymore, but I helped to build this whole project. I deserve an answer.
If you were at the presentation, you already know the answer. We don't have any money left. That means no new instruments, no repairs, no qualified experts. And if the research gets worse, we get fewer investors. A vicious circle.
Does that explain it to you? I guess it doesn't.
What does money have to do with the decrease in algae power?
We work under a lot of pressure and under horrible conditions. In a situation like that, mistakes happen, and the algae suffers from it.
Let's talk about something else.
I prefer that, yes.
I can see you are busy. Do you want to continue our conversation later?
The only important thing is that we do continue it. Why don't we meet in the kitchen later and cook together in about 2 hours when my shift ends?
Sure. Great idea.
Good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it sounds nice.
This is where we store all the cultures from our research. A sample of each blue-green algae culture we grew.
Yeah.
A23G, A36G, C17F. The number of different samples is huge. I have to know exactly what I'm looking for.
Uh-huh.
The microscope was my last acquisition before I had to hand over clinical research management to Duva. The microscope...
Yep, right. I thought I could use it.
Our internal communication system. Is the intercom still working?
Yes, but you still can't make a continental call. Who do you want to call?
You'll see.
It's all of them, I guess. I feel awkward, but you're the one doing it, so I just gonna take a step back and let you do your thing.
Hey, Alyssa.
It's not me! It's Bent!
Oh, Dr. Svensson. Good to hear you. What can I do for you?
Oh, it sounds like you guys got a thing going on. And he was like, hey, baby. And you're like, oh, no, it's Bent. Don't say anything revealing.
Is there a message for me?
No, nothing. Do you expect a call?
No, I just thought people had heard of my return.
Oh, trust me, they did. And partly because of me.
I thought as much. Call the office lab if something comes in.
Sure. Anything else?
I want you to page someone.
Who?
I'm not sure.
Oh, forget about it.
Alrighty. Later.
I probably will have to do this later. So let's
I
just...
don't know this locker. It must be new.
Nothing in it.
Search done. The locker is empty.
Interesting.
This is the first stop upon entering the lab each morning. The locker with the lab coats.
Makes sense.
This lab coat looks familiar. Ha! I knew it. It's my old lab coat.
Huh? The one in the locker?
I didn't think you'd keep it.
Are you getting sentimental? Duva is wearing it sometimes when he's cleaning up.
Of course he is.
That doesn't make...
No, I know it doesn't make it.
No,
You should...
but I'll
No.
put it-
Yeah, well, you... Cut it
I
up.
won't cut my old lab coat to pieces without a good reason. It holds too many memories.
I'm sure we'll find a good reason for treason. Anything here? Yeah, okay.
Don't forget to drink water.
I know.
You gotta stay hydrated, man. No? Oh, and the back moves a bit too when you oh.
The research records are kept here.
Yeah.
First, I need a clue as to what I'm looking for.
Man. Test tube.
It's empty already. Samples that have to be tested go in here.
Yeah.
I can use this instrument to determine the chemical composition of different substances. I only have to put the material to be tested in the test tube behind that lid, and then I can start the process. The electronic system Lissa and I developed will do the rest.
This whole place is crazy.
I have to put something in the test tube behind the lid first. It's empty already.
We're gonna gather some algae. Alga. Swoop.
Just like I thought.
Locked. We'll be going that way at some point.
I have to find out what happened to the algae first.
So we're not leaving at all. We gotta do things. Yeah, why would we need a dip net? Maybe it's a lot later. Cut the antenna. You're not gonna cut the antenna. Like, come on.
I am a scientist, not some kind of Dada artist.
Dada.
Now I'm really getting desperate.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do it. Don.
Duva,
What?
see you later. You kept my old lab coat?
I wear it for cleaning sometimes. I don't want to get my own dirty. I would appreciate it if you stopped doing this. I'm waiting for an important call.
From whom?
I don't think that's any of your business.
Can I listen in on it? Well, I guess we're going back here. What is up with this music? Like, friggin'... It's kind of sad. You know? And there's no going this way. Well, like, I mean... What even do we do? Scoopy-dooby-doo. Sniff?
Ah, the smell. And each place in the lab smells differently. These smells bring back some great memories. What's this? One of my old algae samples. What's it doing here?
Fucking knew it.
Dr. Bent Svensson, Chief of Research. Oh well.
Okay,
It's barely legible, but there's something written in my hand. D54H. D54. That's the Delta algae, our most powerful culture. I just don't understand why Duva didn't present it earlier today. D54H. Where is the Delta algae? Nothing. That's weird.
that is weird, huh? Can we, like,
I don't need a microscope to see that it's completely dried out.
Fair enough. I mean, you make a good point. Sometimes you make a... could have gone the other, I mean...
No, there must be a more sensible solution.
What? What would that be, huh?
Let's see. Where is the file for D54H? A, B, D, 32, B15, and here's A again. What a mess. Huh. Looks like this will take longer than I thought. Damn it. I searched the whole cabinet 3 times and still no sign of D54H. So where the devil is it?
Gone.
The Petri dish holds a dead, dried up algae. I don't need a mass spectral analysis to know what happened.
You don't want to water it. I don't get it.
It's empty already. Sample.
What you want to do?
I must have
I
taken.
mean, you can show this to people, I guess.
The Petri.
I don't know why I tried to do that again. I'm very weird sometimes. Hello, Lady Lissa.
I found a dried out sample in its pocket.
Please, Bent, put it away before someone gets hurt.
It's just an algae sample. It's not like a radioactive shit, you know? What is going on here?
This is old washing machine. Still up and running.
Yeah, like crazy. What the fuck?
Doesn't work. The usual. White lab coats, blue jeans, and golden towels. Who do those belong to?
No.
Doesn't work. I should pump the water out first. Water pumped out. Ready to unload.
I should pump the water out.
Is that towel really golden? How tacky. Hotel La Comte du Roy, Barcelona. 5 stars. Good grief. How did this get here? No one here can afford to stay at a 5-star hotel. A golden towel with a name embroidered on it.
You love to sniff things?
Smells freshly laundered, which is also why it's still dripping wet.
Yeah, I mean,
I can see from here.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay.
A golden towel with a name embroidered on it. Good grief. How did this get? No one here can...
Right, I did that.
My life.
Makes sense, right? Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Guess what I've found in my old lab coat?
The dried out delta algae?
Yes. How did you know?
Because you worked yourself almost to death on it. You were always carrying samples around until the day they carried you out on a litter.
Okay, I guess nobody cares about it.
I don't understand. Where did you get the money for such an expensive hotel?
That's none of your damn business.
I thought you didn't have any money. And yet you are traveling to a 5-star hotel in Barcelona?
That's my private life, do you hear me? It's no concern of yours. So why don't you get lost and never come back?
Well, I'm keeping it.
I told you! Bugger off!
Calm down. I just want to ask you a question.
Ask. And then you'd better spend the rest of your days somewhere else. I can't stand it when someone noses around in my personal life.
Where is the file on the delta algae?
It should be in the cabinet. If it isn't, I have no idea.
And what happened to the delta algae itself?
I guess that's in the file. Too bad it's gone missing.
Yeah, too bad it's gone. Fuck you, piece of shit, son.
See you later.
You actually going back now?
I have to find out.
Okay, no, that's what I thought. Hey, about this.
What's this towel doing here?
It belongs to Duva.
He really stayed at a 5-star hotel? No normal person can afford that.
Bent? If you want to know something about your son, ask him yourself.
And if he doesn't tell me anything?
Then maybe it's none of your business.
This is getting me nowhere.
Guessing won't get me very far.
It's not guessing. You're looking at a fucking, I don't know why. Come on, you want to do this?
There must.
What do you mean an easier way?
I can see.
Here's
I
a dip
wouldn't know
net.
how.
Here's a
Some
towel.
things. Some.
Put that in the dip net and then dip the net in the. No, I don't know, man. I don't fucking. You already you did this. So why would I do that again?
It's. I have.
Okay, well, all I can think of now is to use the intercom. We'll do that. We'll see what's up. And
Barney speaking.
It's me, Bent.
Ah, perfect timing, old warhorse. I wanted to know how long you're going to stay with us.
I don't know yet.
No problem. But notify me on time so I can organize transport and accommodation on land. You just tell me where you want to go, and it will be done.
Thanks, Barney. I just felt like chatting a bit. We haven't seen each other in a long time, after all.
Listen, I'm sorry, but I'm really busy with the investors right now. But as soon as I'm done here and the last suit has left the rig, I'll come over to you. That sound like an idea?
That sounds like a great idea.
Good.
guess so.
About my return trip.
Is there a reason for me to say that?
I want you to make an appointment for us at Energy Oslo
For what day and reason?
for tomorrow, and tell them we want to show them Svensson's blue-green algae.
Wait a second. Okay. Is that all?
Please make a reservation at a hotel for me.
I take it you want to go to the conference Faye mentioned. I can recommend the Grand Welcome Inn in downtown Oslo, or the Garden City Hotel near the Botanical Garden.
Please make a reservation at the Hotel Le Comte du Roy in Barcelona.
Are you sure about that?
Of course, I have a secret weakness for decadent five-star hotels.
That's not what I meant. The Du Roy is a very special hotel.
Is it a brothel?
No. It specializes in male guests, but it's not a brothel. Let's just say that most workers on this rig won't like it there.
But Duva liked it there.
I don't want to get involved in this. Have Duva explain it to you, or find out for yourself. Can I help you with anything else?
What about that hotel?
It's a perfectly normal hotel with a distinctive target group. And neither I nor you or Lissa or the doc belong to it. But Duva does.
I don't get it.
Any news on the investors?
They still have a hard time believing what you showed them. And to be quite honest, so do I. Honestly, it couldn't have been the algae alone that did that, could it?
No, of course not.
What were you thinking?
I didn't have a choice. Indes wants to buy the algae and destroy it, and his plan would have worked if he hadn't tampered with the presentation.
But the deceit will be exposed and then no one will trust us with their money anymore.
The investors probably won't. But we're just buying time right now. The committee in Oslo is what's important, and that's why I'm here.
I'm sorry, Ben, but I don't follow.
That's all right, as long as you still trust me. And, don't tell Faye about my little stunt, please.
So you do feel guilty?
Let's just say she thinks the world of us, and I don't want to disappoint her.
You've really made a mess of things, haven't you?
I know. Can we talk about something else, please?
Hey, you brought this up.
About my... I'm still...
Take your time, I haven't booked it yet.
I don't know.
Please make a...
Will do. Anything else?
I'm still...
Take your time.
Please make a
My pleasure.
Oh, I'll see to it myself.
As you like.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just
So
so long.
Okay. See you later.
See you later, alligator. Yes. I'm getting nothing.
Yes, Duva Svensson speaking.
Hello, Duva. It's me.
Please don't keep the line busy, Father. I'm expecting an important call.
I just wanted to... So he doesn't listen to me, too.
Your son is a bit complicated. What was he like in puberty, I wonder?
I don't know.
True. Why do we have a dip net?
I built this dip net myself.
For what? For what reason?
There's nothing else.
Well, I'm lost now.
Some things just...
I guess I will try to find out what to do, and I will see you in a bit. Well, I'll see you right now, really.
Page my son.
And what do you want me to tell him?
Tell him he should come to the radio room.
The radio room? Why?
Because you have a message for him?
I do?
Yes. Tell him...
His girlfriend's calling, his wife is waiting for him to call back. Wouldn't you know if he has a wife? Don't tell him anything, just tell him to get there. that he forgot a money card in a hotel in Barcelona. His friend called.
That he forgot a credit card in a hotel in Barcelona, and the hotel wants to know where to send it to.
On it.
Don't you think you're being childish, making fake calls to your own son and all that?
Tell the hotel I used traveler's checks, goddammit.
Fine, I'll relay the message.
Was that all?
His friend called.
All right.
How did you find out Duva is gay?
Oh,
Oh, Ben, don't look at me like that. You two can't even agree on the weather. Why would he tell you about his sexual orientation?
But I would have been fine with it. Do I really know nothing about my own son?
Oh, he's on his way. What do you want me to tell him when he gets here?
Tell him his father misses him.
Oh, okay. I hope he won't get angry.
Oh, but he will.
yeah. So the hotel is... There's gay hotels? What does that even mean? It's a hotel where gays go? Or do you... I guess we want to go in here. Yeah? No? Oh.
In the past, that was my bed. Now Duva sleeps here.
Why we...
I don't like to do this, but I don't have a choice. Aha, if that isn't the lost file. That's strange. The data collection ended on February 20th this year. They either recorded later values somewhere else, or they abandoned research on the D45H project. That doesn't make any sense, though. Why would they discard our best algae?
Weird indeed.
This is Lissa's bed. The only thing this got me is a bad conscience.
Alright. Yeah, I get it, I think.
There's nothing in there. No, only...
Can I... Please...
The lost file about the Delta algae, our most powerful algae culture. The data collection was discontinued on February 20th. What happened on that day?
Back down we go. Back up we go. I kinda wanna close the door, but he's not gonna let me go. This is really back and forth. Hey, about this file.
What happened on February 20th? Why did you stop working on the Delta algae?
Bent, you don't want to know.
2 years ago, I almost worked myself to death on the Delta algae culture. Of course I want to know.
There was an accident.
An accident?
Yes, a fire broke out in the algae station. It destroyed the whole culture.
What about the samples? You did take samples before it happened, didn't you?
No, there was a mistake. I thought Duva was responsible for taking samples that day, and he thought I was. It was a stupid misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding.
Where are you going?
I don't want to imply anything, but something's wrong here, and I won't rest until I know exactly what it is.
Why don't you listen to me? It was an accident.
Stop it with that music, man. It's just so... I don't know.
Sadi, come in, please. Ben says the investors are convinced. You must have been wrong.
No, Faye. I wasn't wrong. The algae is too weak. It won't save the world.
But it even convinced the investors.
You didn't see what I saw, Faye. I can't believe in it anymore. We made a really big mistake.
What happened, Sadi? I hardly recognize you.
What do you think happened? I'm stuck in a time I don't understand. My friends are dead, and I'm alone. I have a lot of time to think.
Why are you coughing so much?
No idea. It's been getting worse for days now, but it's okay. Everybody dies sooner or later.
Oh, God, don't say something like that. Get your medikit and do a scan. Maybe you just have a cold.
Maybe.
Maybe Corona survived, huh? Oh, don't say that. YouTube might detect it and just demonetize my whole channel. God forbid you talk about some actually presently relevant, like, man, I don't get it.
What do you mean? We made a mistake?
I'm talking about the Phoenix Plan.
But the Phoenix Plan is great. We're saving the world from doom.
Delvin says you killed a survivor in San Francisco.
That was Salvador.
And you stormed a building in Oslo. You took hostages.
I had to. I had to make them listen to us.
Wherever we go, Faye, we bring suffering. Or was there anything you achieved without using violence?
I convinced Ben to help me.
By punching him in the face. Would she know more than what we've done? If she's in the future? She'd know all the things we're about to do. And if we're gonna make things right, wouldn't it for her be right? Or does the fact that we're getting told from someone in the future that we fuck up, that makes us change what we're doing? And then we get it right? And then rewrites? How does time work? Paradox? Ooh-wee.
Why do you doubt our algae?
Because it isn't our algae. I found some articles in an archive. Norwegian algae research discontinued. Millions spent on useless research. Bent Svensson's algae was so weak even scientists didn't believe in it anymore.
But I don't understand. Ben Svensson. The Svensson. I even met Barney. And the doctor. They all believe in Bent and his research.
Accept it, Faye. Bent Svensson is a failure. Don't get his hopes up.
That's not making any sense. You must be wrong.
Faye, please. You must listen to me. Since we went on this mission, we've only brought death to the people. It's like a curse. Everybody dies. Stop believing in the algae and get away from the rig, or Bent Svensson will die.
Sadi, please. If you are my friend, you have to trust me. The algae is powerful enough, and Ben Svensson is our savior.
And he will die too.
Sadi?
We are trust.
Sadi? Sadi! Oh no! What's wrong now?
Well, we're back here with you doing fucking who knows.
Oh well.
This motherfucker's still up there. How do I even...
I must synchronize the radio transmitter with the antenna on Augie's helicopter first.
How long has it been? It might be about time to end. It's not a bad place to end, really. This door is open. Was it always open? Why, hello there.
Looks like it wasn't needed anymore. Looks like it...
No, yeah, you... Okay, well, let's fucking read it.
That's no use.
No, yeah, put the paper with the paper to make pepper. Paper plus pepper. That is the same pepper. Makes the same pepper.
That's an instruction for the radio operator. A certain Eirik Harkonnen is to report to the storage depot immediately.
Ah, so we give it to him and he fucks off and we can fuck with the... Yeah, I mean, I get it. There's things.
I think this is one of those fax machines Augie showed me, and I still remember how to use it.
Use it. Oh, we can...
The different stations on the oil rig are assigned different keys. Number 1, lab. Number 2, archive, and so on.
What is the radio room?
A pen.
Yeah, no,
A pen.
Yeah.
A pen. A pen.
Just want you to
A pen.
to take that in. So, yeah, good job. You took the pen.
I could write another name on it, but which one? I don't know anybody here.
Good point. Yeah, we need to find that out. Because I guess Eirik is not what we want.
The watchdog is gone, but now the door is locked. Today's not my day.
How awfully dreadful. Yeah, well.
Oh no! The antenna cable got loose.
Fix it. To this.
Ah, fresh sea air. Isn't it wonderful?
You get used to it after a while.
Let me tell you, enjoy it while you still can. As of tomorrow, you'll be a long way from here, a made man. In Rio or New York. Personally, I prefer Casablanca.
I don't care as long as I get away from here. I'm sick of risking my life for this Svensson every day. Last week, a machine almost ripped my arm out.
These things happen. But today, you are going to hurt the oil rig right back. Okay, one more time, so you won't forget. The algae must be completely destroyed or my client won't pay.
Do you really want to talk about this out here in the open?
No,
I
of
know,
course
right?
not. I just have to get rid of something first.
Oh my god, what are these people planning?
Things are spicing up. But now I really want to continue. But I gotta start. It's late. And I've been recording for about 50 minutes. Yeah, we'll stop. But please, Dane, please continue this fucking thing. Don't let it take over a month before you do it again. Please. And then in the moment right now, I'll say, yeah, of course, I'll play this again in a couple days, maybe even tomorrow. And then I don't know where that was. But I really hope I do continue this very, very soon. Oh. I feel like that was quicker than it should have been. I was like, Hui. Anyway, we're done here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you probably not tomorrow, but hopefully I'll do something. See you around. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Skibbity wapapa.